So, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how we create our reality by being who we are. This is something that's just happening because this is law, this is how life works. It's all about being who we are, and the reality that is if reflected out there just gives us the information about who we believe to be. And we just actually have two options. We can, number one, be who we really desire to be, or number two, not be who we really desire to be. And according to who we choose to be right now in this very moment, reality shows itself to us. We interpret reality from the point of view we choose to be. So, how is that done? How is this happening? I choose to be the person I want to be. I choose to be fulfilled. I choose to be happy, healthy, successful, powerful, loved, wanted, because this is the most unsafe, also safe. This is what we really desire in our frequency, in our beingness. We want the safety of being right, of being chosen, of being loved, and of being wanted. And we choose who we are unconditionally. No reasons for our choice. It's just a choice. So then you feel fine, you feel perfect, you feel in freedom, you feel relaxed, you feel valued, you feel worthy, you feel supported, you feel seen. And if this is who you decide to be, then what does this person see out there? Where's the focus of this person on? What is the perspective of this person? The person only sees what she thinks to be. So I see fulfillment out there. I see how things work for me. I see how people work for me, how life works for me, how life loves me, respects me, appreciates me, supports me. I see all that because I choose to be respected, seen, loved, and desired. And therefore, if I'm really this person, I cannot see any wrongdoing. I cannot perceive any wrongdoing because there can be not a thing that tells me I'm not loved because I'm loved. So how could I find conversations? How could I find point of views, expectations that say the opposite, that say, I'm not the person that I said I was? It's energetically impossible because every time I see something reflected out there, it tells me who I'm being. That's how it works. And if it tells me you're not loved, and I have to change myself, my perception, my identity to the person who I'm being when I'm fulfilled, when everything is the way I want it to be. Happy, healthy, fulfilled, safe, supported financially, with love, with respect, all the things. So this is actually so easy. It's such an easy way to understand how to be reality, because you are reality no matter what. You are who you are being, and who you are being sees what you're seeing, perceives what you're seeing. And anytime you perceive and see what tells you you're not the one, you're not wanted, you're not loved, then it's just because You chose the absence of who you are really being. You chose to be somebody who you don't want to be, but it's the choice. And that means you have to understand that there is no rule of perception. Perception is a choice. Nobody can tell you how to perceive a situation, how to interpret a situation. It's always just you who chooses it. And of course, we all learned and experienced one situation interpreted, perceived in many different ways. But we forgot that we choose what we believe, that we choose what we receive, how we receive and perceive the situation. And we have to remember how life works for us as an energetical being. We have to remember how energy works through us, through the filter of our perception. We have to remember that every moment to moment to moment. And when we perceive who we are not being, in the same situation, there is a perception possible to perceive who we are being. There's always these two perspectives, because there's always these two versions of us we can choose from. Fulfilled, not fulfilled. With the person, with the love, with the health, without the person, without the love, without the health. Who are you being right now? Choose it. Just to choose, I am the one who is fulfilled. And also Neville Goddard says that. Neville Goddard says the feeling is the key, but the feeling comes from the being. That means the being is the key. And the being comes from the choice. And therefore the choice is the key. And you have always the choice. There is no given pattern, there is no given concept for the perspectives you need to choose in a given moment. It seems to be, because so many people are trained to choose from non-fulfillment, from lack. And therefore it seems normal to perceive situations in a lackful way. But we are here to understand that this is still a choice, and we can change the whole world when we steadily, continuously change our perspective to fulfillment, no matter what. Fulfillment and perfection. That's the divine perspective. That's the divine will. That's God's will. God's will is the divine energy of fulfillment. There is a quantum field. There is a reality where everything is perfectly fulfilled. And we have to choose ourselves as being the person, as being the identity that's right in there, that's in this reality of fulfillment, no matter what. And there's always requests. Do you not want to see the lack? Do you not want to perceive that you are not wanted, that you are wrong? There's always the question available of, don't you want to choose differently? In every moment, there's this underlying questions. Don't you want to choose the absence of what you want? And the craziest thing is, we all have been in dream situations with our dream partner, in love. And all of a sudden, there is the thought, how long does it last? How can this continue? This cannot be forever. Maybe something is going to ruin it. Maybe something's going to disturb it. Maybe someone is going to take it away from me. These are the requests. And don't allow the requests to enter into your energy system. Don't give them value. Don't make them valid. Don't make this perspective true, because you have the choice. You say what's true. You say what's going. And you have to really understand this and apply it. Understand and apply. Understand and apply. And if you apply it towards your desire instead of against your desire, everything is perfect. Everything is in divine perspective. And perception is perspective. And you can perceive yourself as whole right now, perfect right now. When you take out the matter of time, and when you take out the matter of logic, constructs, concepts, nothing means anything other than the thing you say it means. Keep this in mind. Live by it. Don't be deceived by your own thoughts, by your own perspective of the absence of what you really desire. Life is basically so easy, but we have to get out of these concepts of thinking, of logical thinking, and we have to learn to think in energy. And energy has no conclusions. Energy has no shame. Energy has no values. Energy has no if not. Energy has just one way, and it goes. It flows where you tell it to go. And this is manifest. That's it. Go towards fulfillment. Always tell your energy, show me the fulfillment. Go towards fulfillment. Go towards happiness. Go towards love. Go towards perspective, perfection. Just go. So you command energy. And be aware where you command your energy to go. This is mindfulness. This is manifestation. This is how it really works. We have to understand this concept, this principle of energy manifests. Energy frequency, but where does it come from? From beingness, from nothing else, nothing else. Not from any conditions, just from who you decide to be. And that's basically the only video you ever have to understand about manifestation. If you understand that, and if you apply it constantly, and you don't move into the state, into the beingness, into the identity that lacks their desire, that lacks their fulfillment, you're the safest person in the world. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you found me. I would love for you to give me some comments, and I see you in the next video.